Hey, what's up, you guys? Check the names, check the pronouns, and don't be a sicko. We are going to be getting dressed up again this year. Here's my little fit before. I'm wearing a button-up cardigan so that I can easily change it. The first thing I have to do is moisturize my face, but we're getting dressed up to go see the Grinch. And I thought I would bring you guys along with me on how it takes me getting ready and my wife, who I do a full Grinch look. But first things first is you gotta moisturize. This is La Roche-Posay. I'm obsessed with it. I really love it, and it doesn't make my skin angry, especially because I have rosacea. I mean, I'm really red, but it doesn't make my skin burn, which is great. Then the next step we have to do is get into color correcting. Listen, I got a red face, and I'm a side sleeper, so when I'm flaring with my rosacea, my face is going to be extra red. You can see that one side of my face is red as hell, and you would think, are you dressing up as the Grinch, Alyssa? You're turning very green. And I'd say, no, girl. Green corrects redness, and the coral peachy color corrects darkness. So now we have to blend it all in, and we'll see how I look. Oh my goodness. You can see on my cheeks it really dampened the color, and from a distance could look almost like my regular skin. Obviously, we're going to go in with some foundation. I use Maybelline Fit Me. It's a drugstore brand. I use number 112. You can sort of see it. It's going to be blurry. I tried the influencer thing. It didn't work. Sue me, okay? This is hard work. I couldn't even do this while talking. I had to do voiceover. Hello, it's me from above. We're going to put it all the way down, bring it down to our neck, where I also have some redness. I love this foundation. We're going to switch from brush to sponge just to really press it all in and blend it all up. You get that wet. Just kidding. I didn't throw it. Ha 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 ha. And the sponge really helps press everything in and blend it all together. Or at least that's what I believe. And so that's what I believe, okay? Next step, because I need help in the under eyes because I'm tired, is concealer, and then that will be followed by some powdering, and I also use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Okay, I like the brand, I like the way it feels, and I have autism, so I'm not going to switch anytime soon. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Jasmine's up, so I gotta speed finish the rest of my makeup. And it's gonna be brows, and then I'll show you guys what I'm doing with my hair. It's a very simple, kind of classic, everyday makeup look with huge lashes and a red lip. But soon I have to make them the Grinch. So I gotta focus, okay? I can't do this both. I can't do it. I can't do it, I said. Wow, what a green. I'll wait for you to put music on. It's okay. Alright, this transformation sort of speaks for itself, so let me fast forward you through this, and you'll see them become more green. Alright, I'm excited for you guys to see this. Shout out to Sunset Makeup for this green. I paid for everything with my own money, so it's not exciting, but I love this brand, and Jasmine has sensitive skin, so this is really great for them. And the green is so fun and so vibrant. I love it. Oh, that's fun. That's real fun. Once we got the base layer of green on, I sprayed them with setting spray and then powdered the heck out of them, and then just went all around their face and down their neck with the powder. And then after the powder, we did more setting spray and then more powder, and then we got into the fine line details. So let's jump to that, because this is a lot of powdering. Now the powder is essential for makeup like this, but you don't need to see that. It's kind of boring. So let me zip on through. This is one of my favorite parts of the process. Just using Jasmine back to do their brows. But this is where all the like fine detail line comes in. So you get the eyebrows, the facial lines, the wrinkle lines, the smile lines. And then I'll add a bunch of powder to create depth and dimension, because basically I greened out their whole face. Anyway, this will also be sped up, and you guys can see, but right now I'm finishing up their eyebrows. The Grinch has really fluffy eyebrows, and so does Jasmine, but I created some exaggerated lines in the middle and around the edges, just to give that sort of whimsical Whoville vibe. You can see I'm looking back and forth at like what I'm doing, what they're doing, just to get a little bit of perspective, because obviously something is going to look way better when you're doing stage makeup or stage style makeup like this from a distance. Now we've gotten to the part where I start adding the smile lines. I've added their Grinch nose and their Grinch top lip. I'll go in and keep adding those lines around their face with the Sunset Makeup brand's water activated eyeliner. And I'm basically mixing that on the back of my hand, which is great, because when it dries I can then just reactivate it with water. It's actually very handy. And then I have Jasmine drawing their face, and then I'm checking my reference photo. Luckily Jasmine has a very round face, and so there's a lot of space to work with, whereas if you had someone with a really narrow face, you'd have to sort of make them look plumpier. And also, is this basically Cynthia Erivo? Jasmine does have leaky eyes, so I have to constantly go in again, and that's just part of it. And if you have someone with leaky eyes, I'm not really sure what makeup artists do for that, because Jasmine will get watery eyes like crazy. So if you do have any tips for watery eyes, let me know, because Jasmine's a crier. You can see here I'm cleaning up some of the under eye because of the crying, and then I'm about to powder it up some more, which I'm sure doesn't help, but whatever, it needs to stay. And then we're gonna do the lip stain, which is also from Sunset Makeup. Oh look, brought to you by Sunset Makeup, basically. Now to add more dimension and sort of depth to their eyes and their contour cheeks and all of that, I start adding in powders and blending that and giving just that sort of like grizzly man-ish face. And then I blended in a little bit of blush again, just to add more color and dimension to the face, and lots of setting spray.
That's the motherfucking Grinch.
The Grinch.
Okay, shout out to Sunset Makeup for transfer proof goodness. I would like to see a fashion off. Up first, Grinch serving right past me. Okay.
Is that part of it?
No. Let's try that again. Cut. Okay, here we go. We got Grinch at Christmas. Jubilation crown. Wearing a sweater all around town. Surface. And what? Boop, 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 ring. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bring, ding. Oh, me? The Grinch? I did know him back at school. I got a sticker. And a kiss.
Well, that's that. See you next year. Happy holidays.